On 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to the prodigy. Carter, high post. Out left to the wing. To the inside. The prodigy takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. 10 points for him.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
And here's Bagley. They need this. The rebound by the prodigy.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Carter. And he banks in the layup. Timeout. Carter's gotten 4 this quarter.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Detroit calls timeout. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who can do.
So it's the Orlando Magic. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
62.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals. Pistons making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in.
For Orlando.
And the Magic making a change here.
Markelle Fultz.
And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the 2 best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
On the court for the Magic, Banchero and Carter Jr. are down low. Then it's Franz Wagner. Then there's Markelle Fultz. And it's the prodigy in at the 2. Outside Carter. Pass to the prodigy. Lets it fly. Rebounded by the Pistons. Bagley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Ivey. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Markelle Fultz.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Well, Grant, Ivey gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points.
And he drops the first.
And, you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
Wiseman, he's checked in for Detroit. Burks comes in for Cade Cunningham. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Cole Anthony comes in for Fultz. Ooh, poked away. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Diallo's checked in for the Pistons. Bold, he's checked in for Orlando. On defense, the Pistons. Pass to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Wiseman, the pass to Bagley. Outside Bogdanovich. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. And for the Magic, worst offensive rating in 2022.
Yeah, and the second worst rating in 2021 as well. It's an issue they have been trying to address. It's limited their ability to get back into the playoffs.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. That sends Cole Anthony to the free throw line. Bojan Bogdanovich picks one up. Isaac, he's checked in for Wagner. And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star, but for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. The rebound by the prodigy.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
From down in the low post, it goes. 12 points for him.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second-half lead.
Pass to Bogdanovich. 4 on the clock. Oh, no good! Unable to end this run.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Isaac with it. To the paint. Here's the prodigy. From 6 feet out, he nails it.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside Burks. On the take. That one's good for 2. Burks has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's the prodigy. And down it goes. 2 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Detroit has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the 3rd quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. 40 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. 3-pointer. Burks no good.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Anthony outside. Pass to the prodigy. Wagner with it. Anthony with it. Covered by Diallo. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Isaac. Isaac's got 3 assists in the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Here's Wiseman. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And so it's Orlando with 0 pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in on Dwayne Casey.
Again, we got to get down and get engaged until the end. All right, be precise, send the ball to the screen, come across the screen, focus on the defensive end. Let's go.
And there you hear Dwayne Casey asking for more precision on offense, more attention to defense. Pistons going with a whole new group out there. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Duren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day. He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. Here's the prodigy. The Pistons clear it. Next up, the Knicks in New York. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. And he makes it.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Cunningham against Fultz. Here's the prodigy. Off target from outside.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
There's Bogdanovich with the three. Offensive rebound. Here's Duran. That one's off. 8 for 15 now in this one. Orlando has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Pass to the prodigy. The shot is good. Fultz making the play.
Assisted by
Fultz has got his
Markelle
7th assist of the game with that last one. Got a piece of it. Here's Duran. Outside Bogdanovich. Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
You know, B.A., I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come. And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Detroit, no good that time either. Orlando dictating the flow. Now here's Fultz. Pass to the prodigy. Inside. Here's Okeke. And he lays it up and in.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Magic.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
From 12 feet and too long on the shot.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
And the Pistons pushing it up now. They grab their own miss. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. Joseph is checked in for Bogdanovich.
Substitution
And
on the
There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. Wiseman finds Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And Wiseman, that long frame and that left hand, able to whip that pass to his teammate.
Anthony against Cunningham. Pass to the prodigy. Ooh, he buries it.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game.
Fantastic win tonight, MP.
Thanks, John.
What was your
You know, John, there was a lot of noise this offseason about whether I was the right pick.
There were a lot of media outlets in the preseason that made a big deal about the fan.
Community. Community is everything to me, so it's very important.
Okay, that's it.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Okay, I will let him know.
What up, Rick? You good? So what you say to?
MP, come on in.
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my
Sounds good, Jerry. Yeah.
Board members.
Great choice. That's a difference maker.
Great choice. That's a difference maker.
And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the... Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for John Collins. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for DeAndre Hunter. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mo Wagner's checked in for Carter. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Banchero. The prodigy, he's checked in for Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. On the court for Orlando, Markelle Fultz out there with Anthony. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then there's the prodigy. And it's Wagner in at the center, locking down the middle. Fultz against Young. And Fultz gets it to go.
Yeah, and you know, it's important that Fultz continue to develop his in-between game because he knows when to pull up.
Outside, Bogdanovic. Pass to Okongwu. Now here's Murray. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Hits the three-point bomb.
Defensively, they got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. You know, one of the best sights from the NBA in my mind in 2022 was seeing Markelle Fultz on the court again. It was a long road back from his torn ACL, not to mention the issues he had with the frozen shoulder early in his career.
To the inside, Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Fultz, when he has room to throw it down, he's taking it to the rim. No hesitation.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. 7-point differential. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Offensive rebound. Another shot. A nice shot by Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got 5 points so far.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
Here's the pass to the prodigy. Takes it from 10, and it's Orlando with another. And you look at MP, you have to think back to his very successful college career, Greg. Was an outright star at that level.
Yeah, stayed 3 years before making the jump to the NBA. You don't see that too often nowadays, but he won a college championship and had nothing left to prove.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Boy, moving the ball with purpose there. Fultz has tremendous offensive potential, and we're seeing him put it all together now.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And the call will go against the Prodigy. That's his first foul. So for the Hawks, Johnson, he's checked in for Capella. Bay comes in for Young. And Griffin subbed in for Murray. Goga Bitadze's checked in for the Magic. Bol comes in for Markelle Fultz. Outside Griffin. Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 6 on the shot clock. And Bol pulls it down. Isaac against Bogdanovich. Anthony in the corner. Shoots over Bay. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right at...
Fans, your Hawks Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Johnson is out there with Bay. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's John Collins. And it's Griffin in at the 2. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Good place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. From 7, it's good. Wagner's got the lead up to 2 now for the Magic.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Passes to the Prodigy. Dishes to Bol. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Suggs passes to the Prodigy. Bol with it. Johnson's there. Bol, that's good.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bol. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Johnson outside. From deep. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. And it's blocked. Pass to the Prodigy. Ball's knocked loose. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. To the paint, here's Johnson. Kicks it out to Collins. Rebound by the Magic.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Wagner. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get
these good looks.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Guys, they split the season series, and you know there's always randomness to this game. The unpredictable.
And we finish one half of basketball. Orlando out in front. They're up by 8. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena.
The Magic, 53.
We've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been quite a game. Making some changes. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Banchero. And it's the prodigy in for Markelle Fultz. Hunter against Wagner. The pass to Isaac to the middle. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
The Hawks making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
On the court for Orlando, the post pairing Isaac and Carter Jr. Suggs out there with the prodigy. And it's Wagner in its small forward. And the shot is good. The prodigy's got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic.
And something we don't see nearly as much as we used to, the finger roll.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
Murray, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Pass to the prodigy. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound, Atlanta.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Yeah, you know, Murray plays with an intelligence and a poise that belies his years. I mean, this guy rarely forces things. He's very good at allowing things to come to him, and just has a nice rhythm and pace he plays with.
Here's the prodigy. He's covered by Murray. Trying to get open as Carter. And he makes that one. The prodigy's got 16 points.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And panel will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Bay comes in for John Collins. Griffin's checked in for Johnson. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Young. The Magic also changing it up. Wagner's checked in for Carter. Bol comes in for Isaac. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. Passes it to the Prodigy. Inside. Here's Bol. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Bol's got his second basket.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And it's Bogdanovic in the corner. Pass to Bay. A minute 50 left to play here in the third. Okongwu, a Prodigy with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for Orlando.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star.
Wagner against Murray. In the corner, it's Griffin. Shot clock at 6. Yep, that one goes in there. Griffin's got his third bucket of the night. And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge.
Outside Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Anthony against Murray. On the pass to the Prodigy. Down low. Fades. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Murray kicks to Bogdanovic. That shot by Griffin, no good. Orlando leading by 10. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bol, that's good. Bol's got 6.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Wagner against Murray. Shoots over Wagner. Outside for Griffin. Teardrop shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 10.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
From deep three-point range, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Magic lead by 10. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Checked in for Bay. The Prodigy, he's checked in for the Magic.
One shot. Shooting 1.
Murray is the shooting guard. Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Young in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
Well, I tell you what, it's been so much fun watching him do his thing out here. I mean, the game is looking effortless for him, and he's riding that wave of confidence and momentum, which has allowed him to completely take over and dominate.
Collins kicks to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 6.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter, scary. Nice bucket there.
And another great look at the 2K drive. A prodigy, no good. Atlanta's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, they're not willing to give Murray any easy buckets. Dean him up as tight as they can, even if it means fouling.
And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Not a lot of time left for the Magic in this one. Inside, a prodigy. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
A capable passer, the more comfortable Fultz gets in this offense, the more effective he is.
Here's Young. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Magic trail by 6. A minute 20 left in the game. A prodigy. No good. Atlanta's shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. Austin Murray. Fires from deep. Young, no good. Well, Orlando shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. And now they trail by just 4.
Jalen Suggs was known for knocking down big-time hoops in college, and we're already seeing it translate here in the NBA as well. Great confidence from that young man.
Right side, Collins. Murray for 3. Can't hit that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Passes it to the product. Launches a 3. Rebound, Atlanta. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And the foul on Wendell Carter. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Wagner's checked in for Orlando.
And Young's confidence is, it's easy to love. A leader who really takes responsibility for his team, win or lose.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Used to these big moments from his college days. Banchero's heartbeat should stay low here.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 5. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. Clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And I don't think John Collins is a guy who gets flustered easily. Well, let's see how he does at the strike. And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity strike to close this one out.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Raise the roof for Fultz. Get those hands up for him now. Excels at taking over during key possessions.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They lead by 2. 5 seconds left in the fourth. And now they foul and stop the clock. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And we continue to see Young take on more responsibility, welcoming the challenge to go to the line.
Now, here's Clark. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
What up, Ash? Press?
No.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like...
You know what? That's real classy. Why would he even mention me?
Board members.
Ash, not one chair?
I don't do.
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls. Everyone, I'd like to introduce MP.
Hey, how's it going? Sam Woods. Big fan. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, man.
Of course, you know JJ
My guy. Good to see you.
and Kendrick.
Hey, what's going on, superstar? Oh, awkward. All right, you're going to sit right here adjacent to me. Thanks.
All right, places, everyone.
All right, everybody. We're going live. Thanks for coming on the show. Here we go.
Anytime.
Just follow my lead.
That just comes with the territory, you know? Like, we make...
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment. A big part of the
I mean, look. Shep would be a great...
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I gotta ask
You know, I'm going to say this as calmly as possible.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation, but unfortunately,
Well, both of these teams are still fresh here in the early season, RJ. Is it easier to play hard towards the start of the year?
Well, yes.
Changes here for the Celtics. Muscala, he's checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Horford. And Smart subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. On the floor for Boston, Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Mike Muscala out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. And the prodigy gets it to go.
It's impossible to win when you give up second and third chances to score.
Boston's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Tatum. No luck on that one. Now Orlando takes it the other way. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
I thought they had that game locked up. Then they got torched there in the final period.
Wagner against Muscala. Pass to the prodigy. 5 to shoot. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy. And watching the 18th pick of the draft, MP, there was a lot of debate as to where he could get selected.
Yeah, there was a lot of film on MP, but not a real sense of his role. Teams like his intangibles, but weren't sure if the upside of taking him in the first round was there.
To the wing, right side. And it's Isaac with the basket on the assist by Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists now in this one. For Boston, they've got 6 of 14 in so far. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Tatum. The shot's good. Tatum's got 7 points in the game.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Smart against Fultz. Down low. Here's the prodigy. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
To the wing on the left. Gallinari against Isaac. The kick to Tatum. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Magic.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
And the prodigy gets it to go. Give him 8 points now.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Smart against Fultz. 1:51 left to play in the first. Smart with a bucket.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
And he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Fultz against Smart. Shot from 12. And another basket for Orlando.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Yep, that one goes. And the Magic lead by 18.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Smart up top, pounded by Fultz. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Pass to the prodigy. Anthony with it, defended by Brown. Here's the prodigy. To the paint. Muscala against Wagner. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Batase's checked in for Orlando. Bol comes in for Fultz. Williams is checked in for Boston. White comes in for Jaylen Brown. Boston has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Outside, Williams. White on the wing. Pass to Smart. The kick out to Williams. Fires the 3. The rebound by the prodigy. Inside. Here's Bol. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Grant Williams. First personal foul. Team is in the front.
And so it's the Orlando Magic with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break.
43. The Celtics, 21. Put your hands together, fans.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Magic. On the court right now for the Celtics. The 2 Williams are in the middle. Grant at the 4, Robert at the 5. Derek White out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Gallinari in at the 3. And it's Brogdon missing.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by White. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
Boston shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. Left side White. Tipped away. Pass to Suggs. Shoots over White. And Orlando again with the bucket.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Williams on the wing. Now Gallinari. This one for three. It's rebounded by Batase.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
And the Prodigy gets it to go.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
To the inside, Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to the Prodigy. Here's Bowl. And he converts the layup. He's got 5.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And here's Brogdon. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Gallinari, the pass to Brogdon. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks.
Substitution on the court.
Here's the Prodigy. Rebound Boston. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role for him.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler. A chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Batase's checked in for Orlando. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here and there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
To the middle. Here's Gallinari. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
Orlando has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do."
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. Outside, Brown. The kick out to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Orlando's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Batase down low. Horford covering. Pass to the Prodigy. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it. 46 seconds left to play in the first half. Smart passes to Horford. Inside. Here's Brown. Yep, count it. Brown's got 6.
Sometimes Brown just looks unstoppable. A little contact doesn't bother him at all.
Pass to the prodigy. Brown with the steal. Gallinari with it. Now guarded by Isaac. And here's Brown for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Poke loose and stolen by Williams.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
And the first one at the line is good. And